Hey guys, it's Gene. My wife's been wanting to raise some chickens for a long time. We went to Tractor Supply today and they had this Guardian chicken coop on sale. We're going to see, it says easy to assemble, steel frame with powder coated finish. So we're going to see how it is. It says holds up to 14 chickens. We're probably going to do 5 or 6 chickens is what some guy had recommended to me, that 14 they'd be crammed in there like sardines. But it's about 500 pounds. They dropped it with a forklift in the back of my Nissan Frontier. No problem with 500 pounds. So I'm going to get to work putting this thing up, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm not going to go through the whole assembly, but I'll tell you if there's any real hiccups that I have. Hopefully it's easy to assemble. All right, I just wanted to show you this stuff laid out. There's a bunch of stuff in this box, man. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Check out all this stuff.
That's just garbage.
There are a few things in here.
Garbage.
This thing came on a frame, man. You could make a bed out of. And then we got this pretty massive bag of hardware. So we're going to see how this thing goes together if the directions are good. Oh yeah. All right, 2.5 hours later. Oh, well, maybe close to 3 hours. My wife helped me out. Oh, got it done. Say it wasn't super hard, but there were a couple little issues I ran into. You've got some brackets when you're assembling the sidewall. You want to make sure the oval shape right here is on the outside of that bracket. Pretty neat little chicken house. You've got a spot here. Guess you can get to the nesting box. It's got 3 nesting boxes, a window. Then you've got your main door here. You can look through this little screen and see what's going on without the chickens getting out. And this has a really interesting lock. Took a second to kind of figure that out. I've never seen anything like it. It's just got like a little metal wheel. So the door won't open until you lift up on the wheel. Then here's the inside. You've got your nesting box. Nice plywood floor. So the cardboard box is on top of this plywood and metal frame, and that's the floor of your coop. And it's got these just kind of cross braces here. Seem very structural, but they're in there. And you've got that roller latch, and you just, I guess, put the pin in there. That way it can't come open. The one thing, you've got a ton of self-tapping screws that you got to use to put your roofing on. So you've got some flashing under here that you use some self-tapping screws. Then you've got these self-tapping screws with the washer here. Just really make sure you get your ridges lined up on both sides so that the very top piece will line up the screw holes and make your life a lot easier. So I really had to focus on that. And then, I had to get up on a ladder to put all those pieces in. But yeah, pretty nice. You've got a big area. It's like I'm 6 foot tall, but I could get, if I get up right in the middle, barely hunching over. And then you've got your little access door here where the chickens can come out and in the screened in area and mess around. This ground isn't perfectly level here, so you get a little bit of gap on the door and stuff just from being slightly off level. But otherwise, went together pretty well. And then you've got these brackets here, if you can see that, to hook your fencing sections together, like a bolt goes through in between and you clamp those down. So that's the only crazy stuff I can think of. Just starting this first panel, you've got to hold this thing up and line up these two bottom screws. You got a little bit of weight there, so kind of had to stick my foot under there, and my wife held on to the top till I got the screw holes lined up. And once it got going, it wasn't too bad. But there's Max down there. The cats have been checking this out. Got quite a bit of junk I'm gonna have to get rid of. The packing material, there was a ton of bubble wrap and a little bit of styrofoam. But we're on our way to get some chickens, so when I get some chickens in here, I'll let you see what they look like. Thanks for watching.